man, I was sitting in the back like a chill pill, man. I was just like, I'm working with Mr. Perfect. His reputation is one of the greatest workers currently in the business. So he was going to lead me through, man. I was just going to be a little two-step in there. So I knew I felt like they'd handpicked for my Wrestlemania debut to work with Mr. Perfect. Oh man, I was excited.
No Wrestlemania jitters?
I was pretty relaxed because I was working with Kurt. I mean, even if you're not a good worker, you're gonna have a decent match with Kurt. He's gonna make you look decent. So I was pretty relaxed for that one. I didn't realize what was gonna happen when we got in the ring until it happened. But so I was in the back and we went over the match a little bit. So I was for my WrestleMania debut, which was exciting, and I'm just thrilled to be in. I was in a very relaxed state working with Kurt. When we got in the ring, we went over the match, we locked up, and he goes, what are we doing, what are we doing, what are we doing? I thought, because I heard Kurt was a ribber, like joking.
Yes, he was.
So I go, come on, Kurt, man. What? I'm like, what are we doing? He goes, no, man, what are we doing, what are we doing? He blanked out and forgot the whole match.
Did you remember it?
Pieces of it.
I have to go back and rewatch this now, knowing this. How did it come out?
I was calling the match. Kurt couldn't remember what we'd gone over. Now, me sitting in the back relaxing, I wasn't like going over and over it again, so I was kind of like trying to remember what we did next. And you really don't want to talk through each thing you do as you're throwing it off the rope. So, oh man, I got nervous. I went from being really relaxed to really nervous in the ring about 30 seconds in.
He ribbed you.
It was not a rib. If he ribbed me, he pulled it off.
Yeah.
Because he flat out said he blanked, he apologized afterwards, and he seemed so sincere. He'd get an Oscar for Oscar or a Golden Globe if he was acting. He said, man, I got all revved up for the match and caffeined up. And he goes, man, I got in there, I blanked. He was one of the greatest workers in the business, and he forgot our match at my WrestleMania debut, and I was trying to lead the match.
I hope you didn't hold it against him.
No, not at all. I wasn't upset with him, but I went from being real relaxed to real nervous in the ring all of a sudden.